Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's been about a week, but Sporty Spence 17 is back again. Hey, thank you all so much for all the love and support for the past Lauri Markkanen video. I had so much fun doing that. Me and my friend Joey are planning on doing more stuff like that. Yeah, let's dive right into this video. The Jazz have lost 3 straight. The trade deadline is in 2 weeks. What are the Jazz going to do? Are they sellers? Are they buyers? It's complicated. I know, it's very complicated, and I don't have the perfect answers for it, if I'm being completely honest with you. I really want to see some trades. Now, do I want to see Lauri Markkanen get traded? No. Do I think that'll happen? I doubt that that will happen. Besides trades, I really wish the team would pass the ball more to Lauri Markkanen. That Houston game was pretty rough when they didn't pass it to him in the clutch time, and he was playing really good. Who do I see most likely to be traded? I think my top 2 most likely to be traded are Jordan Clarkson and Kelly Olynyk. I can see teams wanting to search after them. Kelly Olynyk has kind of been bugging me a little bit recently with his quality of play. I wonder if the trade deadline might be getting into him a little bit. I do see him going out. Jordan Clarkson might be the highest one. I think he's the most likely to go, which would be really sad because Jordan Clarkson's been through so much with us the past 5 years, I think. Understandable to trade him. We could trade him for assets, more first-round picks. I saw somewhere Quentin Grimes from the Knicks. I have no idea who Quentin Grimes is or how good he is or what he brings to the table, but other than that, these past 3 games have been really rough to see. I was not a happy camper after the Rockets game. The Oklahoma City game, they brought a lot of fight into it. Could have won. They should have won that game. Turnovers, I think, have just been a really huge story this season. I really that 15-4 in December and January run that we had, I really don't think affects Danny Ainge's mind too much. I do think it increased trade value for some people. Jordan Clarkson had really good runs. He was awful the first 20 games of the season, but he's been playing at a much better rate and pace than before. Collin Sexton has severely improved as a starter, averaging almost 22 points per game. But I have noticed the Jazz slipping a little bit and going into their old ways. I'm not liking seeing them not move the ball around as much. That was a huge reason why we lost against New Orleans and the turnovers. Chris Dunn might have been sick that game. He still played, but they just kind of resort to this, me ball time. We got to give credit to Will Hardy during that run. I think he still has a huge job to do for the rest of the season, especially if we want to make the play-in tournament. I believe we're still number 9 or 10, but we're slowly slipping. If we keep losing games, we're just going to fall right back into that 12 seed. And I want to see the Jazz make the play-in tournament at least. I want to see Lauri Markkanen and Collin Sexton play at this playoff level games. I know we can have intense in-season games, but nothing. NBA basketball just is peak during the play-in tournament and also the actual playoffs. All-Star game is right around the corner as well. I hope everyone voted for Lauri Markkanen. I don't expect him to be in the starting lineup. I expect him to make the team, but just the West is so stacked right now. I wouldn't be surprised if the media left him out, because the media has a big say. The media and the NBA players have a big say in who goes into the reserves for the All-Star game. And I have a feeling the media is going to kind of leave Lauri Markkanen out because he was injured. We had that incredible run the Jazz had, I think, is going to improve his stock as at becoming an All-Star. I think a lot of Jazz fans might get really mad when the All-Star game announcement comes and he's not in the reserves. If that happens, this is always the case. Someone always gets injured, can't make the All-Star game. He could always come in as a replacement. I would still be happy with that. I definitely think he deserves to be an All-Star. Will Hardy deserves to be mentioned as a coach All-Star, because the way he's coaching this team with the talent that the Jazz have is incredible. Just shout out to Will Hardy and Lauri Markkanen for just making this team entertaining. Lauri has been struggling though as well. He hasn't been shooting as hot, but at the same time, the team like Sexton and Clarkson and aren't really passing to him. Sexton's kind of been a ball hog recently. Yes, he's getting up stats, but we haven't won the past 3 games. We need to play team ball if we want to win. We have to. Sorry, I'm all over the place with this video, but it's been about a week since I've done one, so I have a lot of thoughts going on in my head about this. Trade deadline is coming. Expect crazy things to happen in the NBA. We just saw the Bucks fire their coach midway through the season. They're number 2 in the East. The NBA has become such a win now culture that the Bucks fired a first-year head coach halfway through a season when they were 30-13. Can you imagine if Will Hardy went 30-13 last year and they just fired him? Now I know circumstances are completely different with them, but it's just insane to me that happened. There must have been some stuff more behind the scenes, but more crazy stuff are going to happen. There's already been some crazy trades. I expect more to happen between now and February 8th, the trade deadline. All right, if you love all things Utah Jazz, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all so much for 600 subscribers. Let's shoot for 1,000. Remember, I'm going to 1,000, and it means a lot that you guys are watching and supporting, especially with my past vlog video. I expect more of those. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Take care.